Hello everybody, my name is Kubla and I'm bringing you guys, wow, okay, hold on, I'm not used to saying this intro, sorry. SPG presents Man Up 2.0, I totally just cheated guys, I had to look at the notes. SPG stands for South Paw Gaming. They are presenting the Man Up 2.0 tournament. This is the second one that they've run. It's pretty much a community tournament. It's there's brackets right there. It was a lot of teams last time around, which is 2 days ago from the day of this specific cast. But as you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of teams right here, and they made it through all these rounds without me, and that was pretty sad. But I couldn't cast that day. I had to go do other things. But I'm bringing you guys the second game of this series down at the bottom, where Supermacy versus Stay Free. Stay Free are currently up by one entire point. So Supremacy really need to pull out something out of their hat to see if they can come back or claw their way back into this. They can definitely do it. Nothing is unachievable in Dota, but we will just have to see what they decide to go for. That's all I really have to say about that. I mean, like really, they lost the game mainly because Clinks couldn't really contribute much to his team. It's not that Clinks was a bad pick; it's just Clinks couldn't get his ball rolling, and then man, bad things happened. Stuff hit the fan, and Gyrocopter died. He couldn't carry hard enough. So anyway, all that is behind them. Let's see where they're going from here. So as far as the bands on the side of Stay Free, which is on the dire side, up top, they don't have a title, but I still remember the name. They competed in the Sunday Evening Cup Series. Shout out to NA Dota, by the way. We see a Batrider band out. We see a Visage band out. Batrider, he's pretty annoying to deal with in almost any situation. I don't care. Like he's 70% movement or turn rate. Slow. It's quite ridiculous. You don't realize how ridiculous it is until you realize how hard it is, how difficult it is to run up a hill when you're 70% slow and you're trying to run from the Roshan pit up into your ancients if you're on the dire side, and it's like the most grueling experience you'll ever have in your entire life. It's like you run straight, then you start turning very slow, then you run straight, and you start turning very painful. So Batrider, he's banned out nonetheless, so we won't be seeing any of those shenanigans. Moving on to the Visage ban. Visage, he's a really powerful support. I really don't understand why people didn't pick him up before, mainly because it was probably because people didn't really understand the fact that he can have a free Laguna Blade at level 1, but I didn't realize that either until somebody else told me that, because I totally stole that from another caster, but don't tell him I told you that. But that is the fact of the matter. Visage, really powerful support. He needs like very bare minimum levels. Maybe level 6 is important for him, but not really as important as like a level 6 on some other support, like who else? Well, no, I take it back. Visage needs levels. Visage does need levels. My rambling aside, guys. Because I obviously don't know what I'm talking about. We have him banned out mainly because he's really powerful support. He can go for those early kills. He can just contribute so much to his team without even being there. Familiar's OP as crap. Moving on to the bands on the side of Supremacy, we see a Tree and Protector ban out. We also see a Lifestealer ban out. Let me make sure I switch my overlays. Yes.
10 seconds remaining.
Yep, this is game 2. Look at switch my overlays. Hey, okay, never mind. They already switched. Cool. We're perfectly fine on that. Tree Protector's banned out. Lifestealer's banned out. Lifestealer, he's still really powerful in the tri-lane. Almost any tri-lane you put him in, he's still really powerful despite all the nerfs that Valve tried to throw at him. Or sorry, Ice Frog, not Valve. Ice Frog tried to throw at him. It's not enough. He's still first ban worthy. He's still first ban worthy.
Team ban.
Mainly because even with the open wounds at the lower range, I mean, if you have somebody support, or if you have a support set up a stun like a Rubik with telekinesis, then Lifestealer can just derp one up to those 200 range and then throw the open wounds and kill you anyway. So he's still a really powerful pickup, and he's banned out by Supremacy. They don't want to see none of that. They actually faced up against him last time, and he did give them make their life a living heck in that whole entire series. Moving over to the picks. As far as the picks go, we see a Nagasama pickup, we see an Alchemist pickup, we also see a Weaver pickup and Nature's Prophet pickup. Two of the biggest or most interesting pickups, quite frankly, in my personal opinion, would be a Nagasama pickup and also the Weaver pickup. I wouldn't say the Alchemist pickup is all that interesting because Alchemist, I mean, everybody knows I think he's the only hero who can attack the fastest in the game. He can attack faster than the max attack speed and all that stuff and all these shenanigans going on. But I mean, you kind of expect to see him, especially since he's made a big resurgence back into the pro scene. They definitely did the right things to buff him up, to make him playable. Because before, when everybody can see the timer on your stun, it pretty much is like, I mean, yeah, you just go kill yourself. You're not going to keep with that stun. I see you have 5 seconds left before it's charged up, and I'm just going to stay here and punch you and then run away at the last second. But they finally took that out, so it made him a little bit more playable. Anyway, speaking of the Naga pickup, the reason I say Naga and Weaver are the weird pickups, mainly because Naga, I think Weaver was picked up after Naga was picked up, if I'm not mistaken. And if that was the case, then I'm not too sure what the thinking behind the Weaver pickup was. Naga, she does really well versus Weaver. But if it was the other way around, I mean, they just got counterpicked. That's really about it. The main reason why Weaver is not as strong versus Naga, especially early on, is because of net. That's really about it. That's the only thing I can think of. Net. And illusions do hurt. As far as the other pickups, we see a Darkseid pickup. Darkseid is a solid pickup. And we see a Nature Prophet pickup as well inside of Supremacy. I wasn't going to talk about that, so I'm not going to talk about that. We all saw what happened last time. Basically, TP, or by itself, Shadowblade, Handamitis, TP's up top and kills all the towers. TP's down bottom, kills all the towers. TP's mid, kills all the towers. TP's to the Ancient, kills the Ancient. And then presses R at the end to... That's right, you guys. You guessed it. Prophet, of course. Moving on to the bans, we see a Nyx Assassin ban on the side of Stay Free. We also see a Shadow Demon ban. They really don't like Shadow Demon. I think that's the second time they banned him out. Nyx Assassin, he does have the potential to just kill all your supports like crazy, and especially when you have a Wisp pickup, you don't want to see a Nyx Assassin on the enemy team. Nyx Assassin would just eat Wisp alive whenever Wisp relocates in with the Alchemist, but he won't be in the picture, so I don't have to worry about that at all. They do have to worry about Disruptor though, because he's still in the pool. Actually, they didn't pick him up. And they do, or Supremacy does need another support, so they could pick up a Disruptor to be the classic counter to Wisp. But we'll see. We see a Mirana pickup. We also see a Bane pickup. The Bane pickup, Bane is really nice versus Alchemist for the same reasons why Bane's really nice versus the Lifestealer. Mainly because he can just basically make Alchemist useless in a team fight. He can throw his ulti on top of Alchemist. He can pretty much, he can throw his ulti on top of Alchemist. He can throw his Enfeeble to slow him down. He can throw his Nightmare to make Alchemist stun himself, so it'll be an even longer stun. Bane, honestly, I would pretty much look at it like this. Bane is like the poor man's version of a Shadow Demon. And the reason why I say it like that is because somebody once said that Enigma's the poor man's Magnus, and that's totally true. We all agree with that. Black Hole is not a reverse polarity, not a reverse polarity in the least sense. Same thing for Enfeeble, or sorry, not Enfeeble. Same thing for Bane ulti versus Shadow Demon ulti. Shadow Demon ulti probably significantly more useful versus an Alchemist. Because Alchemist won't be able to run up to you to get in range to throw a stun and then punch you in the face. But Bane ulti, I mean, it's a channeled ability, so it can be stopped, and it's a lot of risk involved in that. So it's a double-edged sword, of course, as always with things in Dota. Speaking of things that have doubles in them, we see a twin-headed dragon ban out. Oh yeah, great transition. I know, I'm a pro at that. We see a Jakiro pick up on the side, or sorry, ban out on the side of the Dire. They basically don't want Supremacy to have any form of team fight, which honestly they don't really have any or that big of an impact as far as team fight goes. If you look at team fight potential on the side of Stay Free, who are on the Dire side, they have the Naga Siren ult to initiate the fights or disengage the fights. They have Naga Siren, what's it called? Tidal Wave, I think it's called. Yeah, Riptide, whatever. They have Riptide to throw to give negative armor to everybody who gets caught inside. They also have Naga Siren Illusions, which if Naga decides to get a Radiance, they can just burn everybody to death. Alchemist has his Acid Spray. He's also an Alchemist, so he has an AoE stun with his Unstable Concoction. Darkseer, he's a definition of team fight. I don't have to talk about that too much. Wisp, she can bring somebody in if they're out, and then just pretty much make the team fight that much worse. So basically, and Telestun. Don't forget about Telestun and the Wisps. The Wisps Spirits. There you go. Thank you. Spirits. Because they do hurt. They do hurt. They don't hurt as much when you have like 4k HP, but when you're a poor support like I usually play, who has no money and only has like at best 1.5k HP, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Invoker's a pickup on the side of the Radiant. That's a very interesting pickup. I really want to hope we see a Quas, Wex, Invoker. Honestly, they don't need it, but I want to see a Quas, Wex, Invoker, gosh darn it. And also, as far as the rest of the pickups on the side of the Supremacy, because I did spend a lot of time talking about the Dire side, they pick up a Dragonite, they picked up a Mirana. Mirana, she's actually getting to the point where she's getting played a lot more, and I'm actually really happy to see that. The fact that Mirana's getting played in competitive play makes me very happy because Mirana arrows are awesome when they land, and they're awesome to laugh at when they do fail, as they do fail often. When I play Mirana, of course. But anyway, as far as the Dragonite pickup, Dragonite just one of those beefy characters that just go in the front. He says, screw all your damage, I'm just going to stand and take it and punch in the face and blow fire at you. So, because I was on the Supremacy side when I did say that, let me go ahead and do introduction stun on their side. Start off with this Bane. We see Supremacy Dreadness on that Bane. Moving over to the Prophet, we see Micah on that Nature Prophet. On this Weaver, we see Dark, exclamation mark, on that Weaver. On this Dragon Knights, we see Jiggly on him, and last but not least, for the for the Radiant side is Supremacy, we see Zara. Yeah, Zara. I totally called that right. Anyway, moving on to the dire side. Actually, we might be seeing a little bit of action happening around the corner. We got a smoke game coming on side of Supermacy. They're going to try to see if they can come on top of anybody. Naga will be the first one in line if she does decide to stay over there. Actually, no, Prophet will be. No, sorry, that's not Prophet. That's the Naga. She might be the first one in line. She hasn't put a point inside for skill, and that's vital to her survival right now. Some I don't know why, but some Nagas like to go for their illusions first. I really don't understand the idea or the thought behind getting illusions first. They don't do enough damage anyway. But anyway, Alchemist will be getting put into Nightmare. We will be seeing the rest of the stuns fall up around the corner. Nightmare stolen by the Wisp, very smartly so. Marana arrow to fall, but it did not land on top of anything. Alchemist actually might be going down. He throws out a stun, gets 2 inside of the stun. Beautiful stun from him. He actually might be the first blood though. We need a few more attacks. Bane is going to be able to get the last hit on top of that. First blood goes to them. Meanwhile, Micah on that Prophet is trying to run away. He doesn't want to die right now. He says, "Leave me alone. I'm just a tree. And you guys will never find me." This Wisp on the Tether. Tether does kill him. Or sorry, not Tether does kill him. Naga does kill him with the Riptide. Meanwhile, DK jiggling on that DK, just gonna punch Naga in the face a few times. PPD just really wishes she was level 6 so she could just pop her ulti and run, but no, she would be still getting stalked from Rana. I think she has enough mana for another arrow. No, she does not. And that ends the engagement. So overall, 1 kill to each team. The Dire, which is stay free. The Dire did get the worst of that engagement because not only did they give up the first blood, but they lost their Alchemist early on. Which I mean, he's not gonna lose a lot of gold, but it's going to take him some time to walk back into lane, which is technically slowing down his farm. And it also forced him to get his unstable concoction first because of the whole entire engagement, which basically means that he won't be able to have his Grievous Greed to add up in that gold. Meanwhile, in the mid, we got a big engagement happening on top of Invoker. We are seeing Naga rotate a lot. She's roaming around a lot. She's going to be going for a kill on top of his Bane. Pretty cool stuff. And so we'll be going down on the Invoker, and Invoker does die. Meanwhile, we got Wisp coming from the nowhere, helping Naga get a kill on top of that Marana, and Marana does go down pretty darn easy. PPD, Ace Room should be running out soon. Miley on that Wisp is just gonna, hang around, give some free mana to PPD, and PPD might actually go for the kill on top of, oh crap, sorry, DK. And actually, oh crap, oh man, I'm so sorry guys, I need to go change that. Hold on, a few seconds guys, a few seconds please. For this brief intermission, let's go and do this. Oh, never mind, it's already good, okay. Alright, it's all fine, it's all in my head, of course, it usually is. But like I was saying before, I think we're going to be seeing a support Naga, which I definitely love to see. Oh my god, support Naga, so freaking fun. Basically, it works like this. Naga permanently roams from level 2 on, or actually level 1, but she had to wait till level 2 because I think she got Riptide before she got anything else. And basically, every time she throws the net, that's a free kill. So she rotates mid, throws the net on top of DK, that's a free kill. She rotates up top, she throws the net on top of Prophet, that's a free kill. She roams down bottom and throws the net on top of somebody's on her team. There we go. She throws on top of Weaver, that's definitely a free kill. So it's almost like she's the Oprah Winfrey of Dota. Anyway, meanwhile, we see Micah taking a lot of damage. He will be going down. Corey is able to, or will be able to finish off the last hit, or maybe we'll still have to finish and help him out. Sure, Prophet healing a little bit too much. There's his trees, sprout, and Alchemist cuts on a tree, punches Prophet in the face, walks out, says thank you for the gold, bro. Meanwhile, down bottom, we see Darkseer trying to get a little bit of damage. No, oh, sorry, Deadness on that Bane. He's going to throw a Nightmare on top of Darkseer. Probably should have waited until Darkseer threw a Surge, and the Creep does get away. Oh my gosh, Creep of the year, guys. Creep of the year, holy crap. Muda able to survive because that Creep's like, hey bro, I got your back. Oh man. Holy crap. Meanwhile, Jiggly on the DK. Anyway, that definitely needed to be said. So, Inso on that Invoker, he's going to be going for a Quas X on Invoker. I do not like seeing Quas X on Invoker. I like seeing Quas Wax Invoker because awesome team fight things can happen. But to be honest, in all fairness to all the players and everything that's going on in this game, he doesn't need to go in at all. There's no reason for you to have more CC when your team is the definition of CC. Why would you want to have more CC on Invoker if you have a Naga Siren who has net plus song, an Alchemist who has an AoE stun, a Darkseer who has all AoE everything? I mean, why would you want a Quas Wax Invoker? And I would answer that question, guys, because I'm crazy, I talk to myself. I would answer that question in the form of, because I want to see one. But no, we're going to be seeing Quas X Sword. He actually might be going down here soon. Bane's rotating around the corner. Denton is taking a lot of tower shots and a lot of creep aggro. He actually, whoa, never mind. Marana's on his side. Zara on that Marana, rotating around the corner. Actually, hold on, are we seeing, wow, okay. So Marana's playing the 3 position, I'm assuming. Bane's playing the, I don't know, I'm all confused. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. I don't know what's going on anymore. But there's a Naga and a Wild Wisp around the corner, scouted out by this observable. Supremacy might actually be able to go for kill. They're going to start diving on top of DK. DK is going to be able to dodge that Sunstrike just barely off. Meanwhile, Nightmare coming out from Dark or from Deadness. It is a stun thrown on top of PDD or PPD. It's kind of like PPG, but not really. And Miley's going to stay. Use a list to body block a little bit with damage. Body block with damage is that just auto attacking. Just to make sure nobody goes down. And Alchemist, meanwhile, Alchemist is up top, just casually farming. Corey on the Alchemist, who did play a lifesteal last time, who played an excellent lifesteal and just killed everything. Meanwhile, Muda in the jungle on that Darkseer. I think he's going for straight up Arcane Boots first. Very smart thing to go for. PPD doesn't really have a goal for anything. I think she's been buying all the wars for her team. She actually has something getting bought to her. I'm not too sure what it is. I think it might be... Oh, yeah, okay. Silver Wars and Death Appearance. So they want to go for kills. I'll Weaver down bottom soon. Meanwhile, got a rotation coming in from Dark Deadness. Oh my gosh, Deadness, you came into the wrong neck of the woods, bro. He will be going out. Arrow coming up from Mirana. Laying right on top of PPD. PPD will be going out to DK. If DK can do a little bit more damage. He throws a brief fire, not really enough damage. Miley able to save the life of the Naga with the bottle charges and the tether. And we got Zara on that Mirana trying to wait till the last second to leave. Make sure DK can get out alive. DK will be able to make it alive. Jiggly not able to be detected, but oh my gosh, Mirana does go down to the Wisp. Wisp OP. Was OP AF K. Away from computer or keyboard. Well, yes, because you spell computer with a K, right? Am I right? Am I right? No, you don't. So okay, a lot of action has been going on in this one, especially compared to the last one. A lot of early game action at least, because we have a roaming type style played on both of them. It's actually a really cute thing to see. Mainly because the simple fact that you have a Mirana who wants to who wants to gank consistently or continuously until she can get her gold up, and also to help her teams win the lane. Arrow, Sacred Arrow is really strong, especially if you can land it. But if you can't, it's not. I mean, we all figure that, right? But yeah, she's roaming a lot, and we also have a roaming type play style coming out from the Naga plus the Wisp. And we got Alchemist will be getting hit with the arrow. Oh my gosh, just barely juked out at the last second. Corey like, yo, bro. Corey like, yo, I thought, was that for me? Question mark. But if the arrow would have landed, he would have obviously died. He did very smartly walk in a little bit uninspected path towards the end. Muda on that Darkseer, he's just taking a little bit of damage. He has a slow ring right now, so he doesn't care. He has all the regen he wants. Meanwhile, we have Dark on that Weaver. He only has power chest. That's really his biggest item. He did decide to go for the Poor Man Shield for some, cheap damage. I'm not too sure how it's really going to help out, especially versus Darkseer with the Ion Shell. Meanwhile, we got a rotation coming down top. We got Deadness on that Bane. He's going to be getting caught up, get hit with the net and get hit with the stun, get hit with the Sunstrike from Invoker, and Wisp is able to pick up the kill. So Miley will be able to pick herself up something fancy. Not sure what she's going to be going for. Maybe probably some more Observer Wards. Why not? And whoa, Prophet dies.
You lack discipline. Now.
So Prophet goes down to the Darkseer. Looks like Darkseer found himself a wild Prophet in the jungle. And he promptly killed it with his Ion Shell. So his Porcupine-Achu. I don't know what you're going to call it. Whatever Pokemon you want to call it. Meanwhile, we got PPD on the Naga, throwing it down on top of DK. DK will be able to turn around and throw a stun on top of Naga, but Naga has already done her part. She's doing the negative armor. That's the most important thing, because DK does have 1 point inside of his Dragon's Blood, so he does have a nice little bit of armor. And now the armor does run out. Tango dropped on the ground, channeled by Wisp, or pinged by Wisp. And I need to take a really fast look at the items, because I see a Hand of Midas already up on Alchemist. I also need to see if Prophet has a Hand of Midas. No, it is not up just yet. He did go down, which is very sad, because that's delaying his a little bit. And meanwhile, got a rotation coming on the backside. We got these guys. Did see him Deadness on that Bane. Did instantly throw a Nightmare on top of PPD. PPD will be trying to throw a net. Net does land. Deadness will be dead next. He does have a brain sap, so he will be able to heal up a little bit, but I'm not too sure he'll be able to make it out alive. We got the people coming around the backside trying to help him out. Will he be able to make it alive? Yes, he will be able to make it alive. I think the arrow from Mirana did hit on top of that Naga, and Naga also gets followed up stun with the DK. Not too sure where the arrow went or if the arrow flew. But doesn't really matter. Wisp just being as annoying as possible. PPD is in it's a little bit of trouble. It gets sprouted, able to get out. Miley is still supporting her with that tether on the backside from long range. And Prophet still doesn't have his Hand of Midas. Arrow from Mirana used to scout out. Not too sure what it saw. Probably didn't see much. And now the Dire will very smartly be backing up. Stay free, like Stay Free are kind of getting to the point to where not Stay Free. Supremacy are starting to get to that point to where they can actually turn around the ganks instead of just surviving it. DK, he's really hard to kill. Even with just 1 point inside of his Dragon's Blood, that's an additional 2 regen plus 3 armor and 3 armor for him. That basically means that Naga needs more points inside of her Riptide to actually put DK at 0 or at start putting DK into the negative on his base armor, or the armor that he gets that's not from pluses. That's what I'm trying to say. Totally what I'm trying to say. And it's not really helping out much. I mean, it's helping to do a little bit more damage, but it's not really helping out much. Meanwhile, not DK, Dark Seer around the corner, arrow coming to fly from Mirana. We'll land right on top of the face of Muda. We got a Sunstrike throwing around Invoker. We got a fight happening on the backside as well. The damage was split between the two by the looks of it. PPD trying to run out. He doesn't want to be going down right now. Weaver getting dusted up. Prophet trying to come in and get a sprout on top of something. He's going to go ahead and use the Dark Seer as a constellation. Back his people probably in the wrong direction, but he's going to be able to surge out. No, the arrow does miss. Weaver able to finish off with the Gemini attack. But Arrow would have stabbed him in the back anyway. Meanwhile, we got Miley on that wood, still trying to run away. Naga going to go ahead and take up a few tower shots, throw out a Riptide as well. I think her illusions are out, not too sure. And yes, okay. Things are progressing very nicely, said the evil guy. We see a Perseverance coming up from Alchemist, so he will be going for a Battle Fury. I have seen this before. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I'm still not sure how I feel about a Battle Fury on top of Alchemist. I honestly think he should just go for the standard item build, which is basically AC, Shadow Blade sometimes, here and there, and then MKB or Radiance or something like that. But I mean, BK or Battle Fury will give him some really nice regen and some decent damage. I think he gets 65 damage if I'm not mistaken. But then again, I mean, it's a whole bunch of counterpoints. It's counterpoints upon counterpoints. It's like the Game of Thrones, but without the thrones. Actually, no, technically the thrones. These are called thrones, so this is Game of Thrones. Oh. Man, that was so weird. That was weird. I really don't like the Battlefield on top of Alchemist though. Yeah, sure, cleave is nice when you're attacking 1,000 damage or 1,000 attacks per second and you're doing a lot of damage, but that's gonna be an inventory slot that he can't use for a damage item. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. He looks like, yeah, he has the Battlefield completed. Meanwhile, in the jungle, we got a whoa. I didn't see who it was. Prophet. Prophet does go down. Micah on that Prophet, not really having a good time at all. He's desperately trying to, or sorry, his Hand of Midas is finished. Okay, cool. I was about to say, he's desperately trying to finish a Hand of Midas, and it's just not coming for him. He probably wants to, or probably might transition to building a mechanism instead. Meanwhile, Dark on that Weaver might be going down around the corner. Naga is already throwing out the dust of appearance. These guys do know where he's at. Weaver ulti is pops, and he will be able to jump out of that, juke around the corner. He's going to try to see if he can make it out of this one. He will be able to juke around the side. We got Jiggly on that Dragonite saying, hey, we got a free Whistle in the jungle. He does have a range stun. The range stun does land. Net coming up from Naga. PPD might be able to go for a little bit more damage. Not really doing anything, but just throwing a Riptide, just saying, hey, bro, please move away from me. Naga ulti is up. That's one huge thing to point out. And so is Whistle. Nope, never mind. Whistle ulti's not. Is Darkseid ulti? Yeah, Darkseid's ulti's up. Almost level 2 ulti too, so he probably wants to save that until he gets his next level. But a teamfight might be happening around the corner. It's probably not the teamfight they actually want to happen. Naga does have her ulti, so she can ulti out and disengage the fight if she needs to. But I don't think she'll need to. This is a free kill on top of Micah. Once again, Micah getting caught out in the worst possible position. Honestly, he might just want to go ahead and just invest in killing the Dyers in jungle and just calling it a day. And and keep in mind, guys, keep in mind, one of the biggest problems that Stay Free is having with this whole entire situation is not the fact that they're getting ganked consistently. It's not the fact that we have the roaming supports actually getting the kills that they need, like Naga, who's playing a roaming support. It's no way around that. She's playing a roaming support. I guess she's playing the 3 position. You won't put it that way. But then again, what's Darkseid playing then? Anyway. She's playing a roaming support, and the roaming supports are getting the kills where they need them. They're getting the stuff that they want. And all the while that this is happening, Alchemist is farming up top. Alchemist has a Battle Fury. Like I said, I really don't like a Battle Fury on Alchemist, but it doesn't matter. He has a Battle Fury, and he hasn't been touched at all. He has 1 kill, 1 death, and 1 assist, or 2 assists. That 1 death came from the early first blood. He did lose that, but he's cashing back, or sorry, he's paying off for that tenfold, or he's paid for that tenfold. He's repaid his team tenfold for that. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Meanwhile, we got TP coming in from Wisp. Relocate coming in, trying to go for the kill on top of Prophet. Prophet, will you be able to make it alive? Looks like he will not be able to make it alive. His sprout does not last long enough. DK coming around the corner. Jiggly say, hey, bro, you want to fight? Naga trying to get a song up, but she's getting stunned around the corner, and she almost got it off. Almost got her ulti off, and she would have been able to tether, or sorry, TP away with the Wisp, hand in hand. But it wasn't fast enough. It wasn't fast enough. Mask and Mat. Wow. Okay. Mask and Madness on Alchemist. What is going on? I don't know what's going on, guys. Alchemist has a Mask of Madness. What in the world? Okay. Intelligent things to say about this. It'll make him attack a lot faster. But honestly, Alchemist has some. Honestly, I can't justify the Mask of Madness at all. I can't justify. There's no way to justify the Mask of Madness. I mean, it'll give us some more attack speed. It'll give us some life steal, but just build up Vlads. Just build up Vlads. Anyway, Bane does put Alchemist to sleep, and they will be disengaged in the fight. This Mask of Madness pickup, man, okay. Alright. Positive things to say about the Mask of Madness. Like I said, it gives him more attack speed, but Alchemist doesn't really need more attack speed in my personal opinion. And also, it'll make Alchemist more vulnerable than he needs to be, because Mask of Madness, it does increase his incoming damage by 30%. Actually, hold on, let me pause that for a second. We got a big engagement happening down bottom. Cool Blue, what are you talking about? I don't know, team fights happening around the corner. It's like totally ignoring that. DK almost went down. Tornado Stick using top of Prophet. Prophet not going to be able to TP out. And Broker does have a Tornado Stick, by the way, as you guys saw. And Broker will be able to pick up. No, Naga picks up that kill around the corner. Meanwhile, DK is still trying to run Jiggly. Will you be able to make it alive is a big question. He stands still. He gives up on life. No, Nightmare. Sorry, not Nightmare. Sleep from Naga. And DK surrounded. He goes down. Primus goes boom. Wisp. And meanwhile, Alchemist is trying to get a kill on top of the Mirana. Gets a kill on top of Mirana. The damage is paying off.
Radiant's top tower
The free farm is paying off. Everything's going in the way, or in the favor of Stay Free. They're just having a lot of fun doing whatever they want to do. And like I was going to say before, actually no, I can't say that just yet. We got a Deadness getting chased. It looks like he will be dead. He gets a Nightmare off the top of himself. The Nightmare does get stolen, and well, he dies. The end. Anticlimactic, I know. Weaver's still down bottom trying to farm up. Looks like he's trying to farm up a Lincoln Sphere, but it's going to take him quite a long time to get that. And he doesn't have any more room to farm right now. The Dire have gotten to the point where they just give zero cares about the tower and just going to go straight in, trying to go for the kill. Weaver trying to go invisible. He can't really do anything but just stand there and die. Because Naga's net will be off cooldown another 6 seconds, which will be in just enough time to throw on top of Weaver before he actually gets away. He is trying to juke around, but Muda on that Darkseer doing a very good job, just trying to say, hey bro, you better not run this way. And Weaver does run away. I think Muda did see that. Vacuum, no mana for Vacuum, no mana for Vacuum. Soul Ring was used, but still no mana for Vacuum. Relocate coming on top of Wissy's one. If these guys do want to help or kill the Prophet, they did find him. We got Alchemist trying to get an ult, or trying to get a stun off. Stun will not be able to land. And there we go, he goes for a Hyperstone now. Prophet did TP down bottom. Did he TP down? Yeah, he TP down bottom. We got Muda getting coming on the corner. Stun and Sprout uses wall arrow to fly. Darkseer does go down. Meanwhile, PPD does come on the bottom. The relocate does relocate these guys back in. Miley able to get it. Oh my gosh, 2-person stun. Holy crap. What is this madness? And Miley still trying to earn a shot. Not earn a shot. Medallion of Courage picked up on top of Naga. Naga's going for that negative armor type build. I think that Slaughter would be more effective for that, but the ulti from Naga is really useful, so why not? Go for it. Meanwhile, Deadness will be dead next. Looks like Muda's just trying to slap him in the face with a whole bunch of Iron Shell damage, and he looks like he will be able to get it all. Meanwhile, DK dodges around the backside, and there's a lot of meanwhiles going on if you guys haven't picked up on that. Mainly because these guys are just fighting all around the map. GG, well played. Stay Free will stay undefeated. Oh, okay, undefeated for the series, which, I mean, that just means that 1-2 didn't lose one yet. So it doesn't mean much. GG's are thrown out. Hope you guys make it to the final flags. Best of luck. That was a lot of back and forth. I'll say that much. Actually, no, that was a lot of fourth. Not really so much back, because, not Stay Free. Supermacy couldn't really do much back to actually push them back. I don't know. Somewhere in this statement lies an intelligent thought, and I'll find it one day, but it's too late for this time, because we are done with this game. My name is Cool Blue. I just brought you guys the second match of this best of 3 series for the... What round is this? Hold on. I'm bringing brackets. Oh no, I closed it. Nope, I didn't. There we go. There's the brackets. We are in the round 4. So as about you guys, this one, Stay Free versus, or Supremacy versus Stay Free. Supremacy are now out of it, so they are out of the tournament. Stay Free will be passing on to the round of 5, which will be happening in, wow, 3 hours. What is that? Jeez. Okay. I'm not complaining. So anyway, like I said. Hold on. Sorry. So anyway, that's it for this game. My name is Cool Blue. I was watching you guys this series, and hopefully I'll get another one. I think I might be able to catch like the second match of another one somewhere, or the third match of another one. I don't really know. I'm just gonna try to cast as much as I possibly can, because like I said, I did come into this late. Hope you guys enjoy the cast, and I'll see you guys whenever.